So people will ignore your beauty until they can take it from you. And I know a lot of times people ignore your beauty simply because they don't want to face their own jealousy. You're a constant reminder of what they lack or what they don't have, and they don't want to be a jealous person, so it's easier to ignore you until you're doing something that they themselves want or they themselves want to have. That's why you have like destiny swapping and all that stuff. And this video specifically is weight focused because it is something that I have noticed a lot recently. So I have multiple stories, but we'll start off with today, right? So today, recently I changed my hours at work simply because it was interrupting my schedule and I prefer mornings to myself, right? And there's this coworker I have in there, like she's not my supervisor, but she is one of the supervisors. And she was somebody who I used to look up to. But I've noticed that like she'll say hey to me and bye to me, but I notice a lot of times she won't look at me. And I realized instantly it's because she didn't want to face the part of herself that exudes jealousy or deems somebody to be better or more prettier than her, which I understood because I don't think that she is a mean person at heart. But I don't really know her like that, but I've known of her for a while, so to me, she doesn't come off as a mean or spiteful person. It's just that she doesn't want to face the jealousy that she feels within herself. Okay, cool. I'm mature enough to understand that. And, oh yeah, something that you guys need to know about me is that even though I am making these think pieces and I'm pointing out the facts in the situation, my mindset when it comes to dealing with people in these scenarios, I transcend past good and evil. You know, like the duality I transcend past duality as a person, as an individual. And I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but you'll get it as like you get to know me. So she'll say hey and bye to me, but that's about it. But she won't look at me for long. And like I said, it's because she doesn't want to face that part of herself. Okay, cool. And so I didn't notice about her, but she like I guess at nighttime she likes to walk around the building and peek in at the different people. And I noticed like when she would come into my room, this happens a lot. Like a lot of people like when they come like near my cubicle, they won't speak to me. Like they'll speak to the other people in there, but they won't say nothing to me. They won't address me. They'll address anybody else who's in there. They won't go out of their way to ask me anything. But you know what's crazy is that like if something bad happens, I'm the first to blame, even though I'm not the only person in there. And I'm newer, so it's kind of like these people have been working nights this entire time. I recently started doing nights, but it's my fault. That's another story for another time. But anyway, anytime she would come in there, she would ignore me. She wouldn't say anything, or she'll look at me and instantly she'd look away, right? Now, today though, like I said, because like she would peek in before 2 in the mornings, but like this time was different because I was eating when she came in, and this time as soon as she came in there, she saw me eating, and so she went out of her way to say hey to me and was all happy. And she used that as an excuse to look at what I was eating. And I could tell because it's like she wanted to see what I was eating. Like that's the only reason why she said hey to me. Oh, so it's like, oh, now you want to be nice because you want something from me. You want to know how I maintain my physique. And that's cool too, but I would have respected her more if she would have just came in, did her one too, and then looked at what I was eating. Like if you're going to be Be a complete you. I have more respect for complete than I have for fake. You feel me? I'm beeping out the words on my own because I want my videos to get monetized, y'all. But yeah, and it's like, and then I noticed too that she was happy to see what I was eating because at the time I was eating a brownie. That brownie was good as heck. But and it's like that too. Like it almost made her feel good about her eating choices. But it's like, girl, I'm having one brownie in moderation. I'm a dessert every day kind of gal. I know a lot of people say like in order for them to be at a healthy weight, they don't eat dessert. I eat dessert like almost every day. That's just me because that's what I prioritize though, you know. But it's like I see what you're doing. I know why you're doing it. And so it's basically like you're not happy to see me any other time. You're not happy to be in my presence any other time. You're not happy when I'm there any other time. You hardly want to talk to me any other time. You hardly want to give me direction. You don't you, you don't really want to be nice to me because then you have to look at me. But now that you see what I'm eating, you see how I'm maintaining my body, and you see the things that I'm enjoying, now you want to be nice to me because you want to get closer to my discipline and to my habits, but not to me. And that doesn't make me feel good. That's why I said, like, if you're going to because I respect them more, because it's like, I know you don't mess with me and you stand 10 toes down on that. You're not finna pretend and fake the funk for anybody. But it's like you're faking the funk. And it's like, are you really this kind person I thought you were? Or and it's like, yes, because like even though I see past duality, I understand that people are dual. And so it's like, yes. And well, another example of this is when I go out with family too, right? When I go out with family too, they always want to know what I'm going to eat. Like these people never talked to me before, hardly care to hear what I have to say. But now that I'm older and I more put like at my age, I'm more put together than any of them were at my age. So now it's like they want to ask me questions about my beauty, like, oh, you do my hair, you do my makeup, you do this for me, you take my pictures, you and it's like, but let me ask them to take my pictures. They're taking the worst pictures of me. They'll try to make me food knowing I don't eat certain things and be like, oh, well, just eat around it. Are you slow? I don't eat that. Why would I eat around it? And I feel disrespected every time. Like, oh, I made this for you, but it has this in it. Oh, you can just eat around it. And to me, it feels like sabotage. I'm not eating that. And that too, they want to have attitudes when I don't eat it. But anyway, that's not the story. The story is about how we'll be out eating and they want to know what I'm eating, right? And then depending on what I order, they'll try to copy, or they'll just go out their way to copy what I'm eating, and it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm underneath a microscope the entire time. And I remember one day I just ordered an appetizer because I like to cook at home, so I wanted to eat at home. So I just ordered an appetizer, right? And everybody was watching what I was eating, and then you could see the sadness on their face as they were eating. Why are you sad that you're eating what you ordered, first of all? And you're making me uncomfortable. And then during eating, oh, I'm not even hungry. Meanwhile, you're taking a second, third, fourth bite. They'll take one bite. Oh, I'm not even hungry. Look at me. Look away. And it's just like, girl, just eat. Oh, it's so annoying. Like, I can't even enjoy my food because you're watching me eat. So now I can't even eat my food. And then, you know, crazy, I ate all of my food. And then when I was done, it was like I hardly had time to put the fork down. Oh, girl, gonna say, oh, well, I'm done with my food. How are you done with your food the second I'm done? I finished all of my food because you were watching me the entire time you couldn't eat your food, and I know that when you went home, and it's like I know that when they went go home, they finished their entire plate. It's so weird, and it's like you don't think I don't see what you're doing. So when I was bigger or overweight, I had a lot of friends who were at a healthy weight, and we had a positive relationship with each other, and we could all eat around each other because we never judged each other for what we were eating. And the significance in this is that as somebody who was overweight, right? I'm gonna explain this in two ways. So, as somebody who is overweight, typically overweight people, so as a lot of overweight people do this to people who are at healthy weight. They observe what they're eating, they watch it, and they try to overcompensate by being the healthiest eater at the table, even though they're not. Because if you were the healthiest eater at the table, you would look as such. So I remember eating with somebody who was at a healthy weight. They didn't know me like that. They just knew that I was overweight. So when they were eating, they were saying things like, "Oh, I'm full. Oh, I think I'm just going to eat half. Oh, like they were already overcompensating for being at a healthy weight because they didn't want me, somebody who was overweight, to judge them or make them feel insecure or to watch their plate. Now, I didn't understand a lot about being at a healthy weight at this age, but that's another story for another time because that has more significance. But I instantly realized what they were doing, and I told them like, I didn't I also, like I said, like I didn't understand the significance of it, so I kind of called them out like they were like, "Oh, well, I just ate half of it." I was like, "Well, you actually you didn't eat half, you ate a quarter. There's nothing wrong with that." And the reason why I said it, because I got tired of them pointing out how much they were going to eat. Like, girl, eat how much you want to eat and be quiet about it. Because in my brain, I didn't get it because I had a lot of people in my life who were at a healthy weight, and I understood that they didn't want to eat that much, or they didn't eat that much. I didn't really necessarily understood it, but like, let's say one of my healthy weight friends would say, "Oh, I've gained weight." One of my first things I would say, because like me, I'm as an overweight person, I know I don't like being overweight. So if my healthy weight friend tells me, I've gained weight," the first thing I'm asking them, "Do you like it? Do you feel comfortable?" Because, and that's why they would feel comfortable eating or not eating around me, because they knew that I wasn't the overweight person who was going to make them feel guilty for wanting to be in the body that they wanted to maintain. And I could eat as much as I wanted to around them, because if I what I put on my plate, I'm eating all of it. Period. I'm not looking at their plate for validation. I'm not I'm not trying to eat less in front of them just to pretend to eat less. No, I'm eating my food as much of it as I want. And they're eating their food as little as they want. And we move on about our day. And it was never a conversation, never a guilt trip on either side. So hopefully that makes sense what I'm trying to put out. So it's like, but now I get why old girl felt the need to overcompensate for how little she was eating, because a lot of overweight people a lot of people say like, oh, like a lot of people try to make it seem like people who are at a healthy weight make overweight people feel uncomfortable. No, overweight people go out of their way to make themselves uncomfortable. Because if you knew you were doing something that you weren't supposed to do, why are you doing it in the first place if you feel like it's so bad? You know? Like, if it was that big of a deal, why are you eating that much food? How does me eating what I want make you feel that uncomfortable? And now I'm uncomfortable. Now I feel like I feel like I can't even eat in front of you. So that's it. Or like they'll try to like order my food, help me order off the menu, or find things off the menu for me that they know I eat. And it's like I even had to tell people like, hey, I don't need your help ordering food. But then they'll still go if they find something else that they know I can eat, they'll still go out of their way to tell me about that thing even after. And it's so annoying because it was like, okay, well now I can't even be around you. So now you're cut off because you didn't get the first time. You're not going to get the second time. I'm finna move on. Like that too. A lot of what you gotta understand, and I'll probably say this again. Technically, on this page, I am complaining about the things that people do. The difference between pages like ours, the pretty, like pretty girls, is that we have a solution. Bye. Next. On to. What about? Level up. With these people, they just want to complain, pretend, and push past the issue or make you complacent in your life so they can feel complacent, mediocre in theirs and be okay with it. I'm not doing that. That's what I said. Oh, you did it. I expressed this boundary with you. I don't need your help. You keep on trying to help me. You're not slow. You're acting slow. I'm going to show you who fast, though. I'm going to show you how fast I can be. Yeah, you're cut off because why are you getting on my nerves? But anyway, so we're at a family function, right? No. Skip that. So one of my family members has this friend, right? This friend will not say hi to me. Like I said, people are intimidated by my beauty. They don't want to look at me because it reminds them of how much they hate themselves. That sounds so mean. It is so true. I promise you I'm not a mean, spiteful person. But I am in the frustrated state of mind and I am allowed to speak freely on this page. Am I not? Well, I guess to be nice because I really don't want to turn into like this hidden baneful person online too, even though like this is like a hidden page. So I'll say like she just doesn't want to convert the part of herself that feels intimidated, right? I think I should tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all from the beginning, right? So a lot of times she won't say hi to me. She'll see me, she won't say hi. In the beginning, we would say hi to each other, but she'll see. But I would say hi to her. She'll look at me, pretend like she doesn't even see me. She did that 1, 2, 3 many times. I said, "Oh, okay, that's what it is. Then that's what it's going to be. I won't say hi to you. You won't say hi to me. Cool. We ain't gotta speak to each other, cause I don't care. I ain't want to say hi to you in the first place. I was just saying hi to be nice. I know that makes me sound mean, and even though I said wasn't mean, but it's like I don't really like talking to people, and like I noticed the inferiority from before, so that also puts me uneasy. Like that too. Like once I notice inferiority from you, it gives me anxiety. It's like, why am I saying hi to this person who clearly doesn't like me? Like, why am I pretending? Oh my gosh, just to be respectful. So annoying. Anyway, we went to this event together, right? And at this event, I guess some dude that she knew was there. And I could tell that she felt intimidated by me because I'm pretty. Obviously, I look better than her. She don't want her man looking at me. Okay, cool. So the whole entire time I'm at this event, I'm staying away from her and her man. I'm staying away from everybody and who they talking to because I know that makes them feel uncomfortable. And technically now I'm uncomfortable too because I'm not even enjoying it because it's like I literally have to hide myself in order for y'all to feel comfortable. All right, cool. So if that's what it's got to be, that's what it's got to be. It hurts my heart to say that. Like really think about like I went out of my way to hide myself for people who don't even like me. It makes my heart break for myself. It makes me want to cry because it's like how how dare I allow myself to be around people who don't even like me like that? But it's like it was my family at the time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But that's situations I feel like y'all can relate to, like feeling the need to hide yourself in front of other women who feel insecure around you. I hate it because it's like it's not my fault, and I don't even want him. But I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable, and I wanted her to feel like she had the spotlight in a place that she be in all the time, you know? So I removed myself from the situation. Anyway, like I said, she doesn't really speak to me. So why is it that we're at dinner? You usually don't even say hi to me. Now all of a sudden we're at dinner, you want to say hi to me. This lady gets up from across the table, walks all the way over to where I am sitting to see what I'm eating so she can order the same thing. Y'all, when I say I was infuriated, you don't even talk to me, and now you want to order. I can't even eat what I want to eat without y'all wanting to copy off of me. And that's the thing, I would respect you more. Here's the thing, if you were just straight up, because I had another family member, I can tell that she's intimidated by me, but it's, even though I noticed that, and I know why she's intimidated by me, she the way she goes about it, she'll straight up ask me, "Look, what you getting?" You feel me? And she doesn't say why she's asking me, but I know why. But because she's upfront with it, I didn't feel bothered by her at all, because I understand why she's intimidated by me. But even with that, I know that she has this level of self-assurance within herself that she talks to herself and she tells herself, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand her insecurities, and I understand, like, the way she goes about it is like, yes, she feels this intimidation, but no, she doesn't avoid me. Um, Sometimes she does have to look away. I did notice that envious look in her eyes though. So I do know that I kind of need to stay away from her. But I know that she has more couth to herself than these other people, because she she just isn't fake acting. Yes, being envious is a part of being fake acting, but y'all get the different levels of jealousy when it comes to other people, right? So that's what she did. She straight up asked me. But the crazy is, she had already ordered her food before I came there. She just wanted to know what I had ordered too. For more ideas. But that was the difference. Like, she had already ordered what she was ordering. And then her ended up getting the same thing, coincidentally, because she even though she feels this way, and even though, yes, certain things make her feel threatened, she's on her own path, and she's already making moves to make herself into this better person. So she wants the advice, and she's even willing to pay for it, you know. But like this lady, and then at the end, wanted to give me a hug. You don't even talk to me. Why are you giving me? I ain't want to give her that hug. Woo! People say I'm mean. No, when I start, and that's what I feel like that makes it, but it puts me in an uncomfortable situation, because this was not a day where I could look at a woman sideways. Oh, I was finna say something. This wasn't a day I could look at a woman sideways and be like, mm. But yo, I was so close to. But if I did that, I would have been outwardly disrespecting the family member that she had brought there, and I just didn't want them kind of problems. So I was like, I ain't hug her back though. I don't rock with you the long way. You weird to me. You weird to me. Weird as, oh, y'all. I was so close to just. Please don't touch me. I really should have told her not to touch me. And the only reason why she did that, the only reason why she came and gave me hugs, is because she knew that she was being, it's because they want the excuse to be like, oh, I'm nice. It's like their way of, their niceness to your proximity is their gateway into getting what they want and acting as though their attention is them giving something like, see, I'm nice to you. See, I pay you attention. See, I do this. See, no, you don't. You only did that because you wanted something from me. Shut up. Like, it's so crazy. Anyway, while this is happening, the same lady who was asking what I ordered before, the same lady who was all of a sudden full when I was done eating, the entire time while I'm eating, guess what she is doing? Looking at my plate, watching me, watching the way I eat, watching how much I eat, watching every bite that I put in my mouth. I can't even eat without feeling her eyes on me. Dang, lady, can I eat my food in peace? Cause and then sure, I had to look at her man to make sure he wasn't looking at me. Your man watching the game. You pretending like you watching the game with him. You watching me. And the reason why I had to look at her man, because sometimes she look at her man and see if he looking at me, and I had to make sure I'm not. Dang, the fact that I even had to do all that, I had to make sure your man ain't looking at me to make you feel comfortable or can't even talk to your man. For you feel me? Like I come like I can't even talk, but y'all, I feel like y'all get what I'm saying. Like, you can't talk to other women's men. You can't even compliment a man because you're pretty. When it comes to, you can't compliment a man who got a woman when you're pretty because she won't think that you want her man. Or it's not even that, I feel like they know that you don't want their man. She don't want her man to want you. Oh, now she be nice to her, my man. Now I gotta be nicer to him. I ain't say you had to do anything. In fact, be mean to him. That's what they love. That. I don't know. I know men love when I'm mean to them. I don't know what it is. Probably because they know they deserve it. But yeah. This cannot be a long video, bro. This cannot be a long video because I could yap all day. What time is it? Yep. I told myself that I was supposed to be done at a certain time. But dude, it's like, you don't want me, you want my discipline. You don't even want my discipline, you want the cheat code. You can't get the cheat code without the discipline, baby. Is you waking up early? You gonna work out? When is you gonna realize? You gonna put the fork down? No, you're not. Stop looking at me. Because that's the thing. The reason why I say they want to steal it from you, they're not looking for inspiration. The woman who I said, like, oh, caught the envious, I caught her looking at me enviously. She really wants to know, and she's willing to put the work in. That's the difference between. That's why I respect her more, because I know she's actually going to put the work in. She's going to do what she needs to do, and she's going to find it within herself to do what she needs to do. But these other people, because you already know what you need to do to get to where you want to go. You already know what you need to do, but you're not going to do it, because if you were, you wouldn't be looking at me. You will be focused on yourself. Because even me, yes, I look up like it's like meal idea inspiration and stuff. Because when I was losing weight, I was like, okay, what size do I want to be? I was looking at people with my height, people with my body type. I don't even have your body type. None of these people who stare down, I don't look like them at all. Not even a little bit. We're not even the same bloodline. Yes, we're the same bloodline, but no, because my genes are not your genes, baby. Body don't look like mine, baby. Okay, so it's like they're not even going the full way. Like, if you're going to do it, do it. Go online and do what I did. Go online, look up people with your height, people with your exact body type. Same, as close as possible. See which one you want. Look up the different numbers, because that's what I do. I look up, okay, This height, 140. This height, 150. 140 with muscle, 150 with muscle, 160. Shoe size this. Triangle, hourglass, pair, combination body type. Okay. Now once I got that, okay. Now once you got the type of body you want, go look up body type. Go look up meal. What I eat in a day. Healthy weight, because we can't say that word no more. Healthy weight, what I eat in a day. Who eating the way you want to eat? That too. You're looking at the meat, because that too. They think I'm just ordering the food that I'm ordering simply because I want to be at a healthy weight. Not even because I am at a healthy weight. That's why they're looking at me. I didn't order it because of that. I ordered it because I actually like the food. That'd be the crazy part. That'd be the crazy. The food I eat, good. And then you stop. And then that too. You stop and eat when I'm eating. I'm not done yet. I'm finna eat when I go home too. So they don't see all the things that I do. They don't see my meal breakdown. They just think like, oh, she stopped eating? I'm gonna stop eating. Babe, this is a snack? Or, babe, this is a meal? Cause there are some times where I wouldn't say I eat a lot. No. Because if I did, I would still be overweight. Honestly, you know what I think it came down to now? Is that I don't feel these people, I don't feel comfortable eating in front of them at all. Because they always have something to say. Like, even one of my family members was seeing me eat, because I always change up my patterns of eating. So sometimes I snack throughout the day. And they were seeing me snack. It's like, oh, you hungry, ain't you? Oh, and you big, ain't you? I should have said that. But I ain't had time. But it's like, I'm too healthy to I wish I could say, no, y'all gonna don't cancel my channel, big people. I used to be one, well, I am the one. I like that. You bitter B-word. I'm just playing. Stop reporting. Don't report the video. Listen to the advice I'm telling you. Listen to advice. Find somebody your height. Find the size that you can be comfortable being. Make sure they have your same body shape. Look at the inspiration. When it comes to meals, what do you yourself like to eat? Go look up meal idea, inspiration. You don't have to be too specific. Just scroll. Then find you somebody who's around the same size that you want to be. See what they're eating. And don't copy their meal ideas, because it's more so about the amount. You can't copy types of meal, but see what is repetitive. So you gotta find you a couple people. What do all these people have in common that they include? And then once you realize, like the reason why avocado, like people think like, oh, avocado toast is like a healthy meal train. No, avocado toast is a thing because it is a healthy fat. And women need healthy fats, because a lot of people, not even when they're at a healthy, I can't say the word, so y'all gonna have to break down what I'm saying. A lot of people who are at a healthy weight, not a lot of people, like if you were born at a healthy weight, you most likely get your cycle. But like a lot of people, like when they've been bodybuilding, so like even bodybuilders who they could be technically overweight, but like into fitness, a lot of people who are into fitness or just physique things in general end up losing their period. And so a reason why a lot of people say avocado toast, because avocado toast is a healthy fat, so you won't deal with the brain fog and just the health issues that come with that. That's why that is a recurring thing. It's not about, oh, avocado toast makes you at a healthy weight. It's more so avocado toast is satiating for your body. So if you are going to be at the healthy weight, because technically we can't eat as much or we don't eat as much, we have to prioritize these types of food, and we have to make sure we prioritize them every single day. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Anyway, I'm done talking. Definitely done talking. I gotta go. But yeah, y'all. These people piss me off. Oh.